Joining us now, Republican Congressman Kelly Armstrong of North Dakota. He helped negotiate the continuing resolution that kept the government open last week. In the show before us, they have a word of the day, Congressman. I'm just wondering, after yesterday, how would you characterize what you're feeling right now? I don't know if you thought it was going to be a touchy-feely interview, but what word comes to mind for what you witnessed yesterday?
I'm sad. I'm sad for our conference. I'm sad for the Republican Party. I'm sad for my constituents in North Dakota, because you're exactly right. We're 44 days away from another potential shutdown, and now it's almost like the people who voted to create chaos didn't have a real idea of how we're going to get out of chaos.
They made it impossible for McCarthy to fulfill the promises he supposedly made to them by voting down all the Republican bills that might have done something, allow him and you not to negotiate what caused his ouster last weekend. So they said it was almost a trap. It was almost a trap. It was almost a setup to fail.
Yeah, they voted against the rules. I mean, we talked about negotiating last Saturday to keep the government open. 3 weeks earlier, I negotiated with some of the most conservative members of our conference to pass the most fiscally conservative bill to come off the floor in my lifetime with the most robust border security. We knew Democrats weren't going to vote for it, but 21 Republicans voted against it. That's how you get to the table to the Senate. That's how you get cuts. That's how you get something to happen on the border. This isn't the way to do it. We had 8 members join with the entire Democratic Party yesterday in order to kick out the Republican speaker. I said it on the floor. I'll say it again. It wasn't lost on a lot of us where they were standing and where they were talking from.
Well, they're not going anywhere. So why would anyone else say yes? Why would anyone else say yes to the job? They're always going to be able to hide behind the $33 trillion as if they have a solution to an intractable problem that needs to be dealt with, probably in some type of bipartisan fashion anyway. So just talking tough with no solutions isn't going to get you anywhere. They're not leaving, though. So why would anyone become speaker?
Well, the cost for my vote for the next speaker is a rule change. Apparently, the motion to vacate is now a toddler's security blanket. Well, we're grown up. We need to take it away. And the $33 trillion, we're sure not going to solve it on one half of 1/4 of our entire budget. So that argument is just absolutely simply irrelevant. We need to bend the curve. We did that with Limit, Save, Grow. We did that with the Fiscal Responsibility Act, and we had it with the most conservative CR that we could have possibly put forward. So it's about time for our guys to start getting to the table and working on solutions. Otherwise, we've seen this game play out, and we know exactly what's going to happen. But instead, we just gave Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer unified control of Washington, D.C., at least for the next week.
And how's this going to get any better given the upcoming 2024 election?
Well, we need to get through this. We need to pass our appropriations bills. We need to get to the table. But now we have we need to get a speaker elected, and we need to come forward. And we have to do all of this in 44 days and negotiate with the Senate. Otherwise, we're going to be in another short-term CR, which nobody appreciates. But the alternative is a government shutdown and getting rolled by Chuck Schumer's Senate. I'm just not willing to accept that.
One thing that former President Trump did say yesterday, I mean, even though I think he probably had a lot to do with some of the divisions in the Republican Party, but he did say you're arguing with each other instead of with Democrats in the Biden administration. The Republicans need a united front more than, and it's more disunited than maybe any time. And I don't know. I'm not old enough to remember, but this is not a united front to try to tackle conservative issues. With the Biden administration, with the Senate and a Democrat president.
I do think, though, I think sometimes we make this, because there's a division, we act like the division's equal, and it's not. I mean, we have 8 people vote with the Democrats yesterday. The huge majority of our conference supported Kevin McCarthy and supported the path we were going down. So we have to figure out how to deal with that. We have a math problem with a 4-vote majority, but the division is by no means equal. The vast majority of Republicans are conservative. They want to govern with conservative policies, and we got to figure out how to push that path forward. But listen, when you have a group of people that is more interested in raising money off of other Republicans, more interested in campaigning against other Republicans, you have a real problem, and we have to figure out how to deal with that.
Do you have a favorite? Whose hat would you like to throw in the ring?
Yeah, Kevin McCarthy. I mean, that's who I have as a favorite. I think he's opened the House up. He's done more in the last 8 months to allow an at-large member from North Dakota to be heard on legislation that he wants to be heard on. My biggest concern with this is I don't know why anybody else would keep it. We've tried regular order. We broke 25, 30 years of Washington, D.C. inertia, and we've allowed every rank and file member to have an active say. But you can't demand regular order and then demand guaranteed results. So whoever is going to be our next speaker better figure out how he's going to deal with and negotiate with our 21 most eccentric members. Otherwise, we're just going to be in the same position again, and I'm not willing to accept that.
Eccentric. Okay. That's kind of a kindly.
That's the nicest word I could think of.
Kindly name for what we're talking about.
Who's supposed to manage them?
It's
how do you do that?
It's a family show.
What does that look like, Congressman?
Well, I think the easiest answer is there needs to be a rule change. You can isolate them. I mean, the easiest simple way is one rule change. It's a simple rule change. You can't bring a motion to vacate unless you have a majority of the Republican conference, because then at least you can continue down a path. You can do what needs to happen. It took us Democratic votes to get the most conservative CR we could off the floor. We should all think about that for a second. It took Democratic votes to get the most conservative CR we could get off the floor. And we did that because we could not get people to understand that we control one half of one branch of government, and we needed to get to the negotiating table, not throw a fit and put us in a shutdown. Because the alternative was getting rolled by Chuck Schumer's CR.
All right. Congressman, good to have you on this morning. Hang in there. You still got to get up every morning, go into that place. Try to do a little good every day. Is that possible? That's what I try to do.
Yeah, I used to be an American Legion baseball coach. If you can deal with you sports parents, you can deal with Congress.
That's right. All right. Thanks, Congressman.